Hey everyone, Soundwave84 here with another Transformers review, and today's review will be of Power the Prime's Autobot Novastar, also formerly known as Firestar. And before we get into the nuts and bolts of the review, let's just take a look at her one-line bio on the back of her packaging. And it says, how will the daring infiltration and rescue specialist wield the power of the primes? So we do learn from this one line that she is a rescue specialist and she's a daring infiltrator. Her first and only appearance in the G1 cartoon was in the episode titled The Search for Alpha Trion. She appeared alongside Moonracer, Chromia, and Elita 1. She transformed into what seemed to be a transport truck when she used to haul away the energon that they stole from Shockwave. She was paired up with Inferno in the cartoon, as Moonracer had Power Glide, Chromia, Ironhide, and Elita 1, Optimus Prime. In the G1 cartoon, Firestar/Novastar was voiced by Morgan Lofting, who also voiced Moonracer and Dr. Harding in the G1 Transformers cartoon, as well as the Baroness in G.I. Joe. Alright, with Novastar right here, with her belly, doing her kangaroo pouch going on. It just sort of, I guess, bounces out the big backpack. She has that 3-foot long backpack just like Moonracer did. Of course, she is a straight up repaint of Moonracer. The only thing they did differently is give her a different weapon, and they did, luckily, change the head sculpt. And we'll just show her off here with Moonracer. And right now I'm showing off with the Power of the Primes pack attached to her front, where you can pop this little clear piece off and put in a Power of the Primes. So we'll just take this off. We don't really need that. It also becomes a hand when she becomes any part of a combined mode. Combiner. So there we go. Straight on. Same figure. Different paint. This one has that little clear piece here. This is more just solid plastic. But the paint and everything is nice. I'm actually having a hard time here with Moonracer getting her to stand for some reason. That backpack is a little bit too big. We do different paint apps on Novastar to really make her stand out from Moonracer. And we'll also show her off with her cartoon boyfriend, Inferno, who is so tall his head is cut off. We'll just raise the camera up a little bit. Firestar! Inferno! But yeah, they were the couple for the cartoon. Where you got Inferno and Firestar, which now she is known as Novastar. Again, overall, she is a solid figure. Honestly, one of the better feeling figures of the whole line. Just like Moonracer, she is not as hollow in places. You see she actually has solid legs, and her legs are actually pretty hefty, and that's just so she can stand up with this big backpack. So as long as you got her straight up and down this way, you know, she will stand pretty well. Now she has all the articulation you're going to expect in a deluxe figure. And the feet do move slightly as well. There's a little rock and back and forth. She does have a waist swivel. And the head, mine's a little bit stiff. My Moonracer head is not, and it can just go everywhere. But this one's a little bit stiffer. But no, each figure could be different. Pretty much there is no wrist swivel on the figure. Pretty much has about everything else. Now with my Novastar, I got the card here. She comes with the cards, of course. I got Autobot Novastar, Liege Maximo Novastar breaches enemy ranks by convincing them she's a Decepticon. Nice. Also, if you're feeling a bit frisky with your figures, you take Novastar's gun and Moonracer's gun, and say you want your big Elita 1 combiner to have a longer rifle, you can take Novastars and then Moon Racers, and just take this little butt of Moon Racers gun and plug it right on in to Novastars, and you have a longer weapon. Now let's get this Fembot into a vehicle mode. We'll just take this gun out. I'm going to straighten the arms down. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work on the legs. I'm just going to take the feet here, and there is this little, you see this little gap here, and this little notch here. Just want to fold that up and get that to go right on in. And just do that on both sides. Then you can tab the legs together. You see there's a tab here, slot in there, peg, whatever, and just peg it. We'll go ahead and kind of raise the arms out of the way for right now. Going to pull this off from the backpack. Take this backpack piece, it is tabbed in. You can see there's these two tabs and these two slots, and it just locks it in. And before you do anything with this now, you want to turn her 180 at the waist. And that gets this part here with this. And you can see there's these little catches here, and they will catch in these little slots provided. So just close that up. And this is probably about the hardest part I had on the figure, just getting it all to line up. There you go. And you pretty much have the whole front end of the vehicle mode done. Now you're going to work on this. Now notice the tires are on the wrong side, and she has like an extra swivel. I'm going to pull her torso forward. No. Okay. Yeah. So what you want to do is here at her waist swivel is you want to spin her the other way. And then you can take this torso piece and pull it out, fold the head back and in, and then just close it up. These pieces here will come up over the tire. Now the arms, there's these little tabs here, and they will catch into this little slot here. And it kind of goes around the back of the tire. So this little piece here will go into that slot there. And then the hands just fold in. And voila, you are finished with Novastar. Her waist can still move, so she will kind of come misaligned. Just work with her until you get her lined up. As she rolls poorly on this surface, she might be better on other surfaces, but on my surface here, it is very, very poor. She just pretty much slides across. And this is an exact duplication, or no, of Moon Racer. There is no difference, just the paint in this mode. So then here you can take her little Power the Primes backpack, take this piece and just have it stick straight out, and you'll just tab it into here. And then you can just stick the guns and put them in the little holes. So now it's just on the back of the car, and now she is weaponized. And overall, the vehicle mode is fairly nice. I do like it. Sort of Cybertronian. It is nothing like how it was in the cartoon. You know, but this is still nice, like a Cybertronian sports car. Everything on it is very nice. I do like how they have painted the rims around here. And actually, I think the black is the paint. No. No, the silver is paint. Okay. But she is a very nice figure overall. Kind of hefty. Hefty the most. You can take that out. And if you want to have the gun and not this hideous looking thing, it should just have holes on either side here where you can tab the weapon wherever you like. Now to get this figure back into robot mode, you just got to reverse the steps. It's not very hard. First thing to do is just go ahead and remove the arms from the catch. Pull these down, back where the tires the other way. Open the torso. You straighten the hands out. Flip the head back around. Close this back up. Lower the arms down. Take the waist. Swivel her at the waist. Get her back around the right way. Take this piece here. And the two slots, you will now tab it back. It's just a matter of lining them up. That, and just push that around it. You'll have to spin her at the crotch piece. Spin her back around. And then separate. Fold the feet down. And voila, you have completed the transformation back into robot mode. Then you can put the weapon in either hand. I'm right-handed, so I usually always choose the right side. So, anyway, a very nice figure. Very glad to have it. Love the Fembots. And just to close with the video, I will show her with her Fembot friend. Here she is with her other pre-movie Fembot friends. We have Novastar, Chromia, Moonracer, and Elite 1 in the back. Now, we do know there's a new Chromia coming out, the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege line. So, if you have this one, you want to try to, I don't know if you want to say it's an upgrade or not, but into one of these, have at it. The aesthetic might fit a little bit better. Anyway, I say thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.